As someone who has experienced a lot of grief in their life, I would say one of the best ways to overcome that and to find acceptance for your grief is to have gratitude for it. I know that that might sound crazy, but there's this Winnie the Pooh quote that I think kind of sums up what I mean. And it says something along the lines of, how lucky am I to have had something that makes saying goodbye so hard. And so we grieve as hard as we've loved. And I find gratitude for the grief because that means that I have that type of relationship and that type of love in my life that made that goodbye so hard. I would have rather had that grief because that means I have that type of relationship than to not have had the benefits of that love and that relationship in my life. And so really it's a mindset shift to find a place of acceptance, to be able to think about that person and feel like your grief is a way of honoring them, of loving them, of remembering them, of recognizing that you had something worth missing and loving in your life. And so that's how I get through it. That's how I've gotten through it. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of loss and grief in my short-term life so far, and that's really just how I get through it, is gratitude. It's how I have found acceptance. I should be missing this person. They deserve me to be missing them naturally. So just a thought that I thought I would share, because I know how hard grief is, and it's a universal emotion and something that all of us will eventually experience in our life if we have not experienced it yet. And so maybe find and make a list of all the positive things within that relationship, or ways that you can be grateful for having that relationship. And next time you're feeling sad, redirect and shift your mind and energy to those positive experiences within the relationship, and remind yourself why you were grateful to have had that relationship. And that can help you find acceptance and experience even happiness within the grief.